Hi, Jodie here from Jolly Natural Skincare, and today I want to show you how to cover your blemishes, such as these, with natural mineral makeup. Now it's very important when you're getting a mineral makeup not to choose one of the iffy brands that also contain chemicals. You want one that's really genuinely natural. And if you want to know the brands that I recommend, you can see it on the blog. If you do a search for mineral makeup, it will come up with the things that I've written. Okay, so firstly we start off with a nice little kabuki brush, and we get a colour that is very, very similar to our skin tone. There's nothing worse than when you see people with that, they've put a tanned foundation on their face and they've got this line across here where the white starts and the tan is up here. It's just terrible. So get a colour that's really, really similar to your skin type so that when you apply it, it just looks really natural. Okay, so firstly start with rubbing, a liberal amount all over your face. Dip, 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 tap, tap, tap. Now the aim here is to give your skin just a layer of the colour that you're going to cover your blemishes with, so that when you cover your blemishes, it blends in really nicely with the colour that you've already applied. Otherwise you could be left with, say, if I did this for example, just a big white splodge on my neck, and it's obvious. You don't want it to be obvious, you want it to be naturally covered. Now this is a result here of a recent breakout, probably about 2.5 months ago, and I wasn't taking care of my skin, and so now I'm sort of left with a couple of new pimples here and lots of scars on my neck where all the dead ones are. They'll fade eventually, especially with some help of skin serum. So yeah, you can't really cover the lumps, but you can cover the blemishes themselves. Now what you want to do is put on a nice liberal amount, really thick actually, and just slowly blend it in, just to cover those dark spots. I don't know if you can see that one there, but that's quite dark. It's dead, and it's been dead for ages, but it just looks gross. I hate it. It looks, anyway, and these ones here around my chin, they've kind of formed a pattern like this. It's really quite funny. Not so funny way. Okay, now of course I've got this really nice bright one in the middle of my, it's not my forehead, it's my nose. So you want to put a nice liberal amount there, and then just blend the sides in. And if you feel that it's not enough, of course, add more with more blending. Now the beauty about mineral makeups is that they don't run and they stay on for quite a while, so you can sweat and that sort of thing, and they still stay on remarkably well. So you can go to the gym with them on, that sort of thing, and look like you don't have any makeup on at all, which is great. I've got one hiding up here as well. And a couple on this side of the neck, not too many, they're starting to fade, finally. Now if you're like me, I'm one of those people that when I'm having a breakout, I hate leaving the house, I hate being seen with them. I feel like it's all everybody notices. So yeah, having mineral makeup to apply is great. I'll often be speaking to people and they'll say, "What breakout?" Oh, that's nice. Now also here I've got a rash called perioral dermatitis. Now this is actually, I don't know if you can see that, this is better than it's been in weeks, because I've been doing natural remedies, which I've also blogged about. This here, I hate leaving the house when I've got this big red splodge under my nose. It's just embarrassing, mortifying. It looks like it's like a cross between pimples and cold sores. It's really funny looking. So I put a really nice liberal amount on there. Now another benefit to using mineral makeup is zinc is actually one of the things that's quite good for sort of healing perioral dermatitis. And most really good brands of mineral makeup have zinc in them. So it's a really good topical application to hide that, so that you can leave the house. I mean, as I said, you won't hide the lumps, but you'll at least hide the redness, which is great. Okay, and there you have, this is how to cover your blemished skin. You can see there that the flaws are quite hidden. Except I forgot one very important flaw. These dark circles under my eyes. And there you go, it just gives you that little bit of confidence to leave the house, you know, knowing that you don't look so sort of red and blotchy and that sort of thing. Now I like to finish off with a nice tanned application of mineral makeup and just sort of put it on the areas where the sun would have touched. Just to give you that sort of less pale, washed out complexion. Well, my skin is pale, so when I apply mineral makeup, I just look pale. And I also like to go onto the chin, just to give the chin some definition, sometimes up the jawline a little bit. Blend it in, make sure that you haven't got that stop-start thing going on here. And now you're ready to leave the house and be seen in public. Thank you for watching.